Hi, this is Paul Posey with N2P Photography and N2P Books. And I'm here today to talk to one of my readers about Be Undumpable. I personally thought it was a great book, and I wrote it from my heart, but I started noticing my readers had questions and they had remarks and reviews. You know, as a writer, reviews are priceless. But to get feedback in person, oh man, I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic what she has to say. I know you already made a video and put it on your YouTube page. And I watched it and I was like, she can't be talking about me. But I'm humble, right? So I want her to introduce herself and tell a little bit about herself, what you've been doing, and then we're going to dig into the book.
Awesome. What's up, beautiful people? I am Davita, the Clipper Cut Queen, grooming specialist and owner of Royal Black Products, and also a unfranchised owner with Market America. Those are my nutritional supplements. Ooh. So I read Be Undumpable. I thought it was a great book. I got a lot of good information, good wisdom from a masculine perspective. So I decided to do a review on it on my YouTube channel.
Yes, you did.
Right?
Yep. I was surprised.
Yeah. So when I see something that touches me, I definitely put it on my social media.
You know, that's the same way I felt about the Scratcher. Same way I felt about the Scratcher. I thought it was so wonderful that I just had to do a video, and I told you I was going to do a video and did a video.
Exactly. And that Scratcher that he's talking about is actually one of my products, right?
Absolutely. But you know what? That's what entrepreneurs should do.
Yeah.
Support each other.
Support one another.
That's how you support. Actively support. Not just click like, but actively do something to help another entrepreneur out.
Absolutely.
So you read the book. First, what got you to read the book? And then what did you think about me after you read the book?
Okay. Well, I found the book on Amazon.
Okay.
All right. Originally, I found the book on Amazon. And I was inclined to order it because the title grabbed me. Be Undumpable. Is that possible? What does that mean?
Well, technically, it's not a word for you academic people out there, but it is important to understand what undumpable is. But we'll get into that.
Right.
Right.
So when I read it, it wasn't exactly what I thought it would be.
Right.
Right. Okay. Because first thing in my brain, I'm thinking undumpable. What's that? Everybody's been dumped. I don't think anyone is undumpable. I don't know what that means.
Right.
But because I don't know what it means, that's the whole point in reading. You know, if you don't know something, if something is foreign to you, I don't just judge it based on my lack of knowledge. I read so I can gain knowledge, right?
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So when I read the book, I really liked your perspective, and it made me wise to some things that I may or may not have been doing, you know, as a woman, you know, in relationships, because I'm divorced.
Yes.
You know, and I've had relationships and I'm single.
Right.
So it's like, okay, so this is for the single woman, and I got some good information out of it.
Did you know that book is not for the single woman?
Really?
It's actually for the single woman and man. So I want everybody to know that I did not write this one-sided. Did it feel like it was one-sided?
It felt like you was talking to me. You know.
No. But I can understand that because those words did speak to you.
Right.
But I'm sure if a man read them too, he can relate.
I just messed up my questions. I had some questions to ask you later, but anyhow.
Well, go ahead. I mean, it's that's how I feel about it. You know, actually, it's like writing a song, and you can sing a song, and one person hears it one way, and another person hears it another way. So you read the book, and you felt like that I was talking to you. And that's how I wrote it. That I'm talking to the reader, not necessarily the gender of the reader.
Okay.
How's that?
That's good.
Yeah, because I don't want to be one-sided. I believe both sides need
I
the
swear,
help.
I thought this was written for women. I thought it was written for single women.
Okay.
But then help us find a man. I don't know.
And that's why I started the group, Dating Advice for the Older Woman, for the Grown Woman.
For the grown woman, right.
Dating Advice for the Grown Woman. I'm telling you, that's going to be a powerful group. And what's going to make it powerful is, what was the two things you learned about me in writing that book? Transparent?
Well, transparency.
Yes.
And honesty.
Yes.
Those are very, very important keys. Like, if you're not transparent, then you're vague. If you're vague, in my opinion, you're fake. You're trying to cover up
fake.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to cover up something.
Mm-hmm.
No. Too much makeup on.
So, do you think I'll be good in sharing this message abroad? Do I have it?
Absolutely. Because it's such a blended message. Like you said, when I read it,
yes,
I felt like it was speaking to me in certain areas.
Yes.
But I'm sure I'm just one of trillions.
Mm-hmm.
So many people, especially women, because I can only speak according to who I am.
Yes.
Right? So I'm not trying to interject anyone else's perspective.
Right.
But as a woman, as a single woman,
yes,
as a mature woman,
yes,
I received a certain message out of that book. And I'm sure that there are other mature single women out there that's going to receive that message. Many of us are single because we're divorced.
Yes.
Some of us have never been married.
Yes.
Because I have friends my age that have never been married.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But most of us have been there, either divorced, widowed, or just never gave it a run. But we all need to absorb some of that information, especially from a man's perspective, because it kind of gives us a little insider trading. Like, it gives us a little inside information as to how you guys think.
Absolutely.
On certain things.
That's because you guys are dating us.
Right.
Right. So the perspective I gave was, here's why I wrote the book, which connects to all my books. I want people to have better relationships so we can have better parenting, so we can have better children, so we can start a decline in family dysfunction. Because as long as we're meeting people and having sex with people and making babies and then finding out we can't be with the other partner, then we're dividing the home even worse. So it's another generation of dads not seeing kids or angry parents, baby mamas, baby daddies, and then the cycle just keeps going and going and going. So I want to put a dent in this part of the cycle, and that's the beginning. So we can meet people that'll help reduce the amount of dysfunction, because you get together because you love each other and you want to stay together, and then you have children and you love your children, and then we'll be doing the best thing we could possibly do, because I believe our solution is within us. We're going to have to stop this. So you had some questions you written down?
I did.
Okay.
Let me see.
This should be interesting. This is the first time someone who's actually read the book and sat down with me and actually put it on tape, because a lot of people, they hear me on interviews, but they don't ask me a lot of direct questions from the book. So here we go. And I promise to answer every question. You only get 2 questions. No, I'm just joking. I'll take 4 questions, okay?
All right.
4 questions.
Okay.
All right.
So now, the questions that I have from the book are in the book. But these are the questions that I had from myself.
Okay.
One of them you literally just answered, because
Yes.
I was like, what made you decide to write a dating book, for women, but you already told me that it wasn't for women.
Right.
That's what he said. It wasn't for us.
Hold on now. I'm not anti-woman. I'm just saying that I wrote it for everybody. I want you to be like, hey, he ain't down with us, girls.
He ain't writing for us, y'all. He just wrote it.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay. So you've stated in your writings
Yes.
that you're not claiming to be an expert or guru. So why should we, women,
Yes.
listen to your advice?
Very good question. Can I deflect like most people do? Deflecting. I'm deflecting. I am the master of mistakes. I was married 19 years. I was bad at my job as a husband. And I had many, many miniature relationships. And I learned along the way to increase my relationship IQ. So when I tell you things, it comes from a perspective that I don't want you to go through what I went through. And what I noticed, I didn't know, I know now, and some of the things I had to throw out. These are very important times that we must learn to think about loving, not love about thinking. So I'm just, and when we come from this angle that I'm coming from, is to get you to think before you love. So I've been forced to do it. Most men do it. I'm not knocking how women roll. I'm just saying is, if you guys could see it from a different point of view, it'll help your dating, it'll help you communicate with men, and it'll bring you some peace.
Intellectually, that sounds absolutely amazing.
You say intellectually.
But as a woman,
Yes.
who is an emotional being,
Yes.